Well, I think my last video, I'm recording these in advance, so you know, I had said we were going to get some bad weather, and we did. For 4 days straight, it snowed. It didn't snow real bad until yesterday, and this is where most of the accumulation came from. But it's a real heavy, wet March snow in the middle of, or the beginning of November. Now, I didn't do an update that showed all this, but all of this dirt here, or is it all snow? All this here will be used for this. So up at this end, I have more than enough dirt. Once this retaining wall is up to that height, all the way down, I have enough to go fill this in completely. Down there at the other end, I don't have enough. Anyway, even though I don't have enough, I'm not worried about it. Because over there, all that dirt is way, way, way too much for leveling out the house, the area for the house. Because, well, I'll get over here on the other side of this pile. Here's the other dirt. And yeah, I left that open so I can get up and down it with a tractor or skid steer. But that won't be enough to fill that in. Anyway, coming on over here. This is going slow. The snow is heavy and it's deep. And I'm huffing and puffing. Call me Huffing and Puffington. Okay. So, hey, my flag is still there. Anyway, so over here, that dirt, that snow pile, right there, coming this way, that snow pile right there, the base of it, I need to come up about 6 inches right in there to prevent water flow coming down into the area where the house goes. So come up 6 inches and chop all that off to about the height of over here, where you can see I've already been grading. And that might be a little high. So all the tops, granted I have to fill in all the holes, but there will be a lot of dirt left over from in here that I will be able to use back over there. So I'm not worried about having enough dirt at this point for any of this, actually. I am going to use some of it though, because I've got to do some other projects just as important as these. Although I do have to keep a big pile of dirt available for that area back there, right there. I'm not very good at pointing. Right there, where that wood is stacked up. Don't worry, I'm shaking because my St. Bernards are running me over. Where it's stacked up back there, I have a spot that I can't fill until that wood gets moved. And I wasn't able to move it before the dirt got here. Anyway, yeah, this area here, oh gosh, this looks so nice. Although, guess what? You can't tell. See, this is the secret to doing videos. Show people stuff that they can't see, and that way they have to come back to see it later, right? Isn't that how this works? Why does this look like someone drove up here? Wonder why. Huh. No one drives up there. So, this area over here, look at that. That's kind of nice, and it slopes down to here. And this area here is actually filled in. All of this is filled into the depth to bring it up to the same height as the pasture. However, this is going to get filled in more. It'll come over further and slope down sharper. Now the reason this is all done already is I had to make a pathway, which is what this area here was originally for, to get to the back gate back there so my horses could get off pasture and up to water and then back. And then I just kept going, working this area, leveling that out, and I'll continue on that. So a lot of the, a bunch of dirt from up there will end up in here. And that's going to take a lot. It's surprisingly, it's actually really amazing how much dirt gets used in backfilling. This stuff just disappears. It's like, I don't know, an enormous hole that you're filling. Haha. All right, anyway, so much for that. So there isn't going to be a whole lot of progress around here for a while. This is all going to be melting off this week. Probably over the next 2 days, almost all this snow is going to be gone, because it's supposed to be up into the 50s actually tomorrow. So yeah, most of this snow is going to be gone within a couple days. There will be some here and there. On the flip side, the ground, and I can feel it when I'm walking on this snow, the ground is mush underneath. Like I said, this snow has been going on for 4 days. So today is Saturday. So last Tuesday it started snowing, and it didn't stop. Like I said, it was, and it's the entire time it has been a very heavy, wet snow. It's not a fluffy snow. In December for heavy, wet snow, that is really, really unusual. And 4 days is also really unusual. Maybe if you live in Alaska, it's not, but here it is. I'm not complaining about the moisture, though. We always need moisture around here. We live in a semi-arid mountain climate, so all moisture is wonderful. There's a reservoir back up that way that I get my irrigation water from. So all of this melting from up in the high country up there and up there is going to fill. And also, you can't see it now, but there are mountains back there that you can't see with the clouds. The water coming off of that will, with this heavy and wet of a snow, will probably fill the reservoir for next year. And we still have 5 months of winter. This is November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, March, we won't get any water in the fields until April. But yeah, this is looking good for next year's water. I am really happy with that. And I'm really happy with the progress I've got going on here. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to get any work done in here at a minimum a week, because this is going to take a long time to dry out. Have a good one, everybody.